Hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is yegobox, and today we're going to continue the digital marketing series where we discover how we can use digital marketing strategy to make your product stand out. And we are going today to use Facebook Pixel. So if you don't know about Facebook Pixel, it's a little bit of codes that you put inside your website, your application, so that you can track the users that are visiting your website. All right. So why would you want to do such thing? First of all, you need to know how many users are visiting your website, and you need to know how they interact with your app, whether they will be the customer, and you want to track, of course, them, so that in case when you create an ads, you can retarget them. So now we have here our products, our product yegobox domains, and this is a product that sells domain name. And you can see that we have the Facebook pixels installed already, and we have some data analytics. We can see that how many people are visiting our website, and we can pretty much see the timestamp of when they have visited the website. All right, so we can even go ahead and see which pages are visiting so much. So how do we set this up? So you need to make sure that you have your Facebook page, and once you have the Facebook page of your products or of your company or of your website, then you go to business.facebook.com, and you will see these these screens that I have. But of course you will not have the data sources of anything like pixels, right? So now you can create a new one here by going to this button, but I have already created it. So let me go to one of the pixels and see how you can set it. So actually by setting it, you go to the setup here, and you go down, and you can see different options of what you can do with Google Facebook Pixels. You have your Pixel ID, which you can use inside your code, and you have other informations like such as if you want to share your business with these pixels, and this is like more of sharing the information of the people visiting your app with your page. So, and you can see down here the analytics and so on, and this is pretty much something you will not do anything about here, but the more work will be here where you can test the events, what we call events. So how do we do it? You have your website here. So this is our website that says domain name. So if you want to buy domain name, like if you want to buy .rw domain at a raw price, 8,100 francs per year, then the second year, the normal price. Please go ahead here and buy any of the domain you want. You can buy any domain you want, the .rw domain, and you can buy the .com domain, any type of domain you want on this platform. So this is a product we have, and we want to track how many users are visiting the website, how many people are returning. So the way we do it, you come here, make sure that you are on tab of test events, and you put the URL of your website, and you open that website there. So once you open the website, is going to help us now to start to experiments with the Google Pixels. So with that, you can see that our test event has successfully, processed, which means that we have the Facebook Pixels installed. So how do you do that? So you come here and let me see. Okay, let me see where I think I forgot the where you should go exactly. Okay, you come here to the settings. Sorry, you come here to the settings and you go to the bottom of the document. Then you search where there is open event setup tools. And this is the first thing you do when you create a Facebook pixels. So you see this button of open event setup tools. Wherever you see it, just click it. And it's going to just open these event setup tools where we're going to put our URL, put it here, just full domain name URL. So once you have it, then you open that website and assuming that the code they gave you to install, you have already pasted it in the body of your HTML documents. That's where, that's how the Facebook pixels is able to detect that your website is linked with 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 Facebook pixels. So you can see that it's just now prompting me uh, to set up the pixels on this page. So actually you can do different things. Let's assume that you want to know when users has clicked this button. You can see that this little button here that shows that this button, this search button is already has the Facebook pixels on it. So that is to say that whenever and every time someone click on this button, I will get the analytics from the Facebook pixels, which is nice because I can go ahead and find out like why people are not are clicking on search button and not completing the purchase of the domain name. So that's just one of the information. You can see that here also on the domains here, this button that is also have the tracker of Facebook pixels, which is something that you can also customize. Like if I want to add a button here, I can click here, or if I want to add a URL, like how many people have reached this URL, I can do that. So once you're done, I have already configured it, so I don't need to do it again. I click here to the button of finish setup. And once I finish it, it's going to just return me back to the page. Then I'll be ready to go. And that's how I'm able to see this analytics of how many users are visiting the website and at what time. So I hope this video gave you a little bit of information about how to use Facebook pixels. I know this is not the best of the best video, but if you have a question, please write it down in the comment. I'll be happy to share the answer. I know I have, gave you the professional general overview concept. And if you want a more step-by-step concept, please let me know in the comment. As you can see, I'm experimenting with our channel, our company YouTube channel, so that we can grow it with your community. You guys, if you can subscribe, would be so amazing. Thank you for watching and see you next time on digital marketing tips.